I still remember the first time I hit play and the sound filled the room in a way that just felt right. This is the Samsung HW-Q990F. This is for the kind of person who has outgrown flat, lifeless audio and knows deep down when a setup just doesn't do justice to the visuals you care about. You can hear the difference between hollow sound and true presence. If that resonates, check the current price and stock now before anything else. A gear like this doesn't stay still, and hesitation usually costs more than action. You know that moment in a movie where the soundtrack should pull you in, but instead it feels thin. Or during gaming when explosions and footsteps feel distant instead of around you. That's the gap I used to live with. The minute this soundbar arrived and I left that compromise behind, the relief hit instantly. Suddenly dialogue had texture, bass had authority, and motion felt connected to the picture instead of trailing it. Picture sitting down for a movie where Dolby Atmos isn't an afterthought, it's everywhere. Not just overhead, but all around you with clarity and weight. Music doesn't flatten out, it spreads with intention. Even everyday shows take on a depth you didn't realize was missing. With Q-Symphony working with your Samsung screen, audio doesn't just play, it lives in the room. And once you feel this level of performance, anything less starts to sound like a compromise you forgot you were making. Don't wait on stock shifts or weird price quirks. This experience is one that fills the space immediately and becomes the centerpiece of your setup. You might ask if it's overkill or if it really makes that big a difference. Those doubts melt away in a heartbeat. One scene with Atmos lifting sound above and behind you, one track with bass that actually moves your space, and you realize good enough was just habit, not satisfaction. And here's the real twist: most people don't expect once this is in place. People gather differently. Friends linger. Conversations pause. Even routine moments feel cinematic because the sound finally matches the moment. Rich immersive sound that fills every corner, bass that hits deep without distortion, dialogue that feels clear and anchored, a presence that makes every scene memorable, audio that completes your entertainment. Big setup needs space to breathe. Premium performance comes at a premium. At some point you stop looping over options and choose what already felt right the moment you imagined it. Don't let this be the upgrade you think about later. Check availability now and bring home the sound experience you'll be glad you didn't wait on.